Alright, hello, hello. Today I'll be drawing Ryu. Incidentally, this is the first stream since Niji GTA started, and that is like all I've been watching for the past 6 days. Which is crazy because there's so much stuff there. And it actually works out pretty well because I actually hadn't seen much of Hari, like, you know, out and about until Niji GTA, which, well, I mean, there's too many people in there. It's a whole city. But there have been, you know, clips of the Neko Cafe, which is where she works. So now my image of her has gone from someone in Niji KR. I think I've seen like a cover here or there for like the more group cover. I feel like, what was it, like, was it Snow Halation or something like that? It was a while ago. But yeah, now I see her as the Neko Cafe girl. Hey fam. So basically all that I know about her probably has nothing to do with her actual lore, so I'm gonna take a look at that. Which, conveniently, she has it in 3 different languages. This is what she looks like. And I'm gonna read the English one because that's the easiest for me to read. So, Hari. I'm the nightmare collector Ryu. I like being called Ryu. I love cats and playing games. Wow, so her being in the Neko Cafe is like literally lore accurate. I'm not sure what nightmare collector means though. But okay. I'm thinking that this is probably gonna be my only stream until Niji GTA is over. Actually, there's a whole lot to talk about outside of Niji GTA now that I think about it. First off, since it's relevant to this project, there's gonna be even more debuts before I finish this project. I thought it might happen, but I also kind of thought maybe I'll be able to finish this before anyone else debuts. But nope. Another 5 are gonna get added to the list. Thank you for the hair comment. I also like the hair, how it turned out. But yeah, about the more, yes, 5 more. One of them, though, I'm actually pretty excited for. One of them is a mascot. So like, you know, non-human. Non-humanoid even. Like literally like a fluffy something. How do I draw a braid? This is like totally not bending. So those debuts are gonna be this weekend, which, you know, is just another oh my gosh, so much stuff to watch. Because it's gonna be like, alright, I'll watch those debuts and then I'll continue watching Niji GTA. same with Ishigami Nozomi's 3D debut. That is happening tomorrow. If I'm... Wait, I've got that right? Yeah, it's happening tomorrow! Okay, so that's one braid. And then the other braid is over here. I'm just gonna draw, like, scribbles and then I'll have to redraw it. So this braid is gonna essentially cover a bit of this hair. Well, same as Hololive side, they're debuting new English members today. Yeah. I saw that as well. Like, when I saw Hololive's and then I saw Niji's, I think because Hololive was announced first, and the impression was just like, wow, there's so many debuts happening at like the same time. I guess that pretty much covers the other news part of a lot of stuff's been happening, because the main part is a lot of stuff has been happening in Niji GTA. So like, the first day I watched Fua's point of view a bit. The second day, I watched, oh boy. I feel like so much time has passed, and yet, like, no time at all. So the second day, it was... Fua. Wait, no, that was the first day. The first day was Fua, the second day was Shacho, right. And then I watched Shacho. And then... on the third day... I think that was when Kenmochi joined, so I watched Kenmochi's point of view. Like, obviously, there are so many clips, like, I watched clips, and then jumped into those streams, like, the archives of those streams, like, afterwards as well, for tiny parts. But, then after Kenmochi on the fourth day, I watched... Who is it? Was that when EN joined? Because when EN joined, I watched Shu's point of view, and if that was the same day, then I think I switched between Shu and Akina. Too many days have passed. I can't remember. I know that yesterday. Okay. Was that... That was the fourth day, so yesterday was the fifth day. So for the fifth day, I watched Kaida. And like, obviously all of this is bits live here and there, and also bits that are the archive. Because... obviously. And then that brings us to the 6th day, which is today. So I still need to watch Archives, of course. It just ended. But I'm kind of curious about what Shacho was up to today, and I kind of watched a bit of Meloko. And I've been like so totally like out of the loop about what Ua's been up to. And all like the gang stuff. Oops. I really liked watching Akina's point of view though, I gotta say. The what? What was that? The the 3rd day? The 4th day? It was like he switched jobs a lot. And like, it felt like a lot of stuff happened. I mean, same to be said with watching Shacho's point of view in terms of like, a lot of stuff happened. Oh. Hey Maki. Your camp ended today? Oh yeah, the anime season's like on the verge of ending, as in like a bunch of stuff is ending. I'm still quite behind. Alright, here's a random flower. And it's got like kind of a really item? Did you tweak your model? Haha. I played around a bit with some settings. Oh, you've noticed. It's really interesting how settings can change things, isn't it? I also grabbed this convenient tablet model. So that you can tell that I'm drawing, if it weren't obvious. Yeah, they've got a lot of features. Let me just you know, open up the effects filters thingy, show you some stuff. I was just playing around with it earlier, and they've also got this rain effect. I can make it rain really hard, or I can make it rain like very lightly. And I can also make it snow. Wow. And there's also, let's see what else there was. What's this? Oh, this one, like, sparkles. If you want, like, those, shoujo bubbles. I've got my background green screened out, so you don't see it in the background. But it technically shows up if you show it. They've also got... what is this? Do you feel that slight blur around the edges when I do this? They've got this effect. Make you feel, I don't know, dizzy? A bit dizzy? You know, all sorts of effects. Like, whoa! all of these things, you know, some kind of I don't know what all of these things do, but there's like a whole list of them. Like glitching. I could just, you know, stream while I'm completely glitched. And they've got a lot of like scales as well to like change the level. Distortion. Anyways, the basic lighting seemed the most natural, I guess. Yeah. A lot of those effects could be used for like lore-like feeling, I guess. I need to erase from this layer. I feel like my anatomy is kinda weird here. Let me erase and try again a bit. Basically this arm, maybe? Okay. The arm, and there's like an armband-ish like thing for the sleeve. Anyway, back to being like Niji GTA is so much fun to watch. I mostly watch them through clips, but the Enigma group feels like such a story. Like Enigma plus like the bakery with Leos and the whole Ungo stuff. It's like so cinematic. Or maybe that's just how the clips make it seem. I feel like a lot of parts that I like watching are like from that group. Like right from the beginning with Leos. Well, more like Kanai using his admin powers on Leos. Like, that's still one of my favorite clips. I've watched it at least 5 times now, which maybe doesn't sound that much, but considering how many clips there are, it feels like a lot. And then the again, another Leos thing. The explosion at when they were like making drugs. Especially from Kuzuha's point of view, that clip I also really like. Like Kuzuha's just taking a call when suddenly an explosion goes off right behind him in that background. So good. I guess explosions are just fun to have. If I think about like watching Shacho's point of view when he was like in his ramen shop and the bank across the street got robbed and like it's like super peaceful inside the ramen shop, but then there's like the explosion right across the street. Watching it live is the best though, compared to watching archives. If only I could watch more of it live, but alas, life. It's like, watching it live, you get that feeling of, oh my gosh, this person is meeting that person. And like, you can't zoom ahead either. Like, you never know what's gonna happen until it happens, I guess? Because, like, you know, you can't see the future. I was just looking forward to the weekend for that, being able to watch more things live and less archived. Here. And here. Also, like, while this whole Niji GTA thing has been going on, I've been, like, sleeping, like 5 to 6 hours. I mean, compared to people who don't sleep much, originally, it's probably not that bad, but I usually sleep pretty well. So I'm like, whew, my schedule, my usual schedule. Correct. No, wait, this part is colored in. Elden Ring got a new DLC today? Oh. I guess that was soon, wasn't it? I only know because I was watching, Vanta's stream. And he was, you know, talking about it. Because that's why he was streaming it. Alright, I think that's it for the lines, mostly. You know, I don't really know much about Elden Ring. Other than that, it's like a hard game. The price is the same as the base game. They said it costs about 20 hours to beat the DLC, so yeah, fair enough. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's like how DLC works now. I erased it directly and not on a layer? Whoops. Whoops. Well, it's okay. That's okay. It's meant to be erased anyway. What layer is that? Okay, I think I have all of the line art details, so... Simple background. I feel so happy with these eyes though. I think they look cute. Bit more green, a bit less saturated. Something like this. Oh hey, some line that I should erase. I'm just thinking about how I want to watch more police point of view streams, but I'm also like, I also want to watch gang point of view streams. But I'm also curious about what the mechanic side streams are like. When I don't have time to sit down and watch like the extended, you know, the 1 hour long or 1 hour and a half long clips, or even like the half-hour long clips, I can just scroll through X on my For You page and I get like clip after clip after clip, and it's like crazy how much there is. And also like how entertaining like 30-second clips can be. Like, there's a setup and there's a gag within the span of a minute. Although there is one thing about Niji GTA that, again, I'm reminded of with relation to like this project. It's that since I am drawing stuff for this project, this is like where my drawing energy goes to. But once I free myself from this, I think it'd be fun to like draw fan art for more recent or like relevant, I guess, stuff. I mean, I've been thinking about this for a while. Just like instead of having a plan of stuff to draw and then drawing them based on the plan, it's just like, yesterday I saw this really fun stream, so wanna draw it, kind of thing. How should I do this? There we go. Maybe something like that. Okay, hair accessories. Is pretty much a dark ribbon thing, and then a blue flower. So I'll do everything in the dark color. And then on top of it will be the blue flower. I feel like I've been drawing a lot of flowers lately. Not really, I guess. It's just because of Finana, and then right after that, Hari here. So it's just like 2 in a row. Oh, whoops. I feel like my flower drawing technique hasn't really improved since, I don't know, my early days. Okay. Clothes is also gonna be dark. To there. And actually, this hair is gonna be visible through there. Do you need to learn how to draw every type of flower? As long as you have a reference, you don't need to. If you don't have a reference, I think you would need to, just based on the fact that I don't think you can draw a flower that you don't know, literally. I mean, I guess you could if someone tells you, like, draw a flower that looks like this, but like instead of pointy petals, it has round petals. You could probably do something with that. But like, if you tell me to draw a carnation, I don't think I know what a carnation looks like. Thus, I would not be able to draw it. On the other hand, I know what a hydrangea looks like, and I know what, like, a lily looks like. But then again, actually, it's hard to say, because I don't normally know what flowers are. And I guess technically, the only reason I know why those flowers are is because I learned to draw them. I don't know any flowers other than the ones that I know how to draw, I guess. But I feel like learning, like, knowing how to draw something is equivalent to, like... Oops, is equivalent to knowing it? Visually? A way to weaponize. Just draw people. Let people draw what they think exists. I'm not sure what kind of weapon you're trying to create. Oh, wow, I missed the order of this. Normally this hair is supposed to be covered by the braid. Do I want to fix that? Nah. This time around, the braid is behind that, like, one strand of hair. A weapon to confuse algorithms and bots? You're thinking up some complicated stuff. Okay. I'm going for some conventional shading. Let's light up this flower as like a focal point. The face, I guess, is technically a focal point. And then... yeah. Okay, so my usual skin stuff. She's got quite the blush layer. Alright. The skin shading. So not terribly too much shadow. These would all have shadows individually as well. Alright, so now I'm gonna change the color because blue makes everything look kinda sad. Alright. Then for the darker parts, use a darker color. Alright. That's the skin layer-ish, maybe? Then the clothes layer is right here. Surprisingly, or not, there. Well, it's not that she doesn't have much clothes, but it's that not much clothes is visible. So this shouldn't actually be too difficult. Like, that is literally it for the clothes. Pretty much. I can add, on this one? Yeah, I can add a bit of a pattern here though, so I'll do that. This actually has dark border around here. And it's also got like a pattern. Which is pretty much just that. Just that. Okay, and then the hair. We're already there. Wrong button. This button. Okay, so light is roughly gonna be coming from this side. So this ornament thingy is gonna cast the shadow. This thing is gonna be lit up. There's gonna be a bit of shadow on this braid because it's behind some stuff. Any idea for the hair? Every time I draw someone always takes me like 3 times to fix the hair. Which part of the hair? There's a lot to the hair. You find yourself constantly fixing the line art or like the shading? Like, is it the shape that's giving you trouble, or is it like coloring it that's giving you the trouble? Maybe the back? Okay, so that's like for long hair especially, the back can be very confusing. So one thing that you can think of if we're talking about like the back of a head is what shape it is. So like the flow. This one, I have it pointing to the outside because her hair is like kind of curly and like, well, not curly, wavy. And it also gives a bit of shape, I guess, to have it like spreading outwards. But it depends on the character, what kind of direction you want to point it. And also like the mood. Like, is it action? Do you want to show movement? Or is it like, do you want to show calmness? I guess there's that kind of difference. Oh, here. Something like this, where it's just a blank thing in the back. The shape of the hair is kind of from the head, there's a strand of hair going like that. From the back of the head, there's like a strand of hair going here. And it's a bit imagining that. So from here, it like curves down the back, and that's like this line. And then there's technically, you know, multiple layers of hair on a person's head. So depending on how detailed you're making it, you might have more directions flowing around. But I guess that's like the general idea. And I'm probably not going to make this too complex. Also, I forgot about the eyes. I'm gonna go back to the eyes. And now that I'm looking at this, those eyes look a lot like Yorumi's eyes. Who's Hari's artist? Just in general, let me just quickly check. Her artist is Arutera. Is it the same as Yorumi? Or am I just confused? Yeah. Yeah, they do have the same illustrator. Okay. Dang. I was right. Alright. The eyes are pretty distinct, I guess. But I feel like I drew her so differently. Alright, highlight in the eye. There's all sorts of like little colors. Oh, hello, Nikolai. So many colors in the eyes. Okay. The flower. The flower accessory. Okay. And then I'll color the lines, and then I'm gonna add detail. Every time I go to stream, it's nice to see how the number of subscribers increases. I'm glad it's increasing. For a moment there, it was decreasing. But I suppose, as one might hope, when you continue doing the same kind of thing, eventually people find you. Alright, I will add highlights onto everything now. Yeah. This here, this here, this here, this here. And let's just add a bunch of light. An excessive amount of light makes things sometimes look cool, so... It's what I thought when I was drawing Finana and adding like the really bright lights. I really hope the final stream gets a shit ton of viewers and possibility even one of them. The final last stream, huh? At least of this project. Nijisanji liver. That sounds scary. I mean, I won't complain if it happens. But it feels scary. Alright, there's my ultra super harsh bright lights. And then I'll also have something that feels a bit particular to her hairstyle. She's got these like highlights that are kind of purpley. And then in ultra tiny lines. Okay, that's not ultra tiny, but gets across. And then there's also the same thing a bit further down, like here. Or actually, maybe around here. around here, and around here. And then for the eyelash, I'm gonna actually fill it out, even though I think it was really cute. And about these lips. I'm so bad at like figuring out how the tiniest lipstick works on these. The easiest one to probably get noticed by is Nox in the VirtuaReal. Difficult in that case. I need to put this in a separate layer. Because I am not gonna draw all the VirtuaReal. That was like a bit too much. Alright, well, for the background, I will... see if I can like come up with a somewhat decent pattern for the background. While also being like, a skin. Let me just turn it a bit more red and less blue. Okay. Background, background, background. Background, background, background. It's been a while since I did the simple drawing just a line across, like dual color pattern thing, but I'm not not sure if that works this. Where I just split it down the middle. You didn't draw a gown, did you? I did, actually. Ah. Alright. Two-colored background plus gradient overlay. And I think that'll be it. I think I need to increase the amount of red on her face. Or like orangish. How's this? I changed the color balance like crazy. Or at least it felt like I did. I think one of the effects that I'm missing here is a bluish glow around this hair thing. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I don't know Korean either. And then just for fun, since I found out earlier that they share the same artist with Yorumi, I'm gonna open up my Yorumi drawing just to see if, well, there's much of a difference. Yorumi I drew earlier this year, right? I think? Or was it last year? Confusing myself. It was earlier this year, yes. So that's Yorumi. Wait a moment, let me do I see, I see. I kind of like Yorumi in terms of like the glow, but at the same time, well, here I can't really feel the improvement as much as I have felt others, but I guess it has only been, what, 4 months? If I were to pick apart the differences here, what can I say? Looking back and forth. I guess with Hari, I kind of used the hard light thing. Whereas with Yorumi... Oh yeah, with Yorumi I also blurred it. I forgot about that. But yeah, they both have the same style of eye. A microscopic chin shading. Is that something to point out? I guess the lips is more detailed here. But yeah, I totally didn't notice that they shared the same artist until I drew them. It's like, these eyes feel familiar! Alright, well, that is all, so moving on to... Oh, the shading's better for small details? Is it? I guess, like, I didn't shade the frills at all here. The only thing that's shaded here, I guess, is the hair. But yeah. Alright. The next up is gonna be... I'm still unsure about this. Hanabatake Chaika. The style that I never draw. Scary, scary. How will this go? I'll be doing that next week. I don't think I'm gonna stream over the weekend. Basically, I'm gonna be watching Niji GTA until it's over. So... whenever that's over, as in Monday at the earliest. Yeah. Yeah, see you next week then. And thanks for watching! Alright, bye!